it
Anytime.
as we move to each
Right.
one of you,
Yeah.
okay? But you're on now, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, I'll get to probably my favourite spot, or there was a couple actually. Hong Kong naturally is one of our favourites, but we won't go to that part. My favourite was probably when we went from Hong Kong on the train to Shenzhen, and from there we caught a bus across to a place called, what was it called, Bart?
Window to the world.
Windows to the World, yeah, that's right.
Windows.
I've been a bit of a dummy, I forgot it. But anyway, that was terrific. It was well worth going to, and I would recommend that to anybody. Just showed you a lot of places in the world and in miniature, so it was very interesting. So to me, that was probably one of the highlights, as there was many. I'll just mention one more, which was the John Lennon memorial, which I thought was fantastic, which I'm fairly interested in John Lennon and his history anyway. And of course, just the final thing before we pass over to Barbara to see what hers was. I thought the other really highlight of the trip was when I caught the plane back home. That was fantastic. I really thought that was terrific. So anyway, I'll pass over to Barbara and see what she thought was her favourite.
Oh, hi. My absolute favourite place was Shanghai. I just loved the buildings, the history of the place, the markets, of course, and the Bund. Our ship was parked right at the Bund. So we were so lucky to be able to walk back on after we'd been shopping most of the day. But I think, Shanghai, definitely I'd go back there again. So,
Any other favourites, Barb, or was that just...
Oh, loved it all. Loved Hong Kong, loved Japan. The cherry blossom trees were magnificent, right in the middle of cherry blossom season. So we were so lucky to, by accident, have picked that time of year. So I think, yes, Japan.
And what about the
certainly.
people we went away with? How did you find them?
No, we'd probably pick better friends next time to go with, but no. You can't. You can pick your family, but you can't pick your friends. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah,
But,
that's true. The only good ones, but we had, no, actually, they were all pretty good except for one. We won't mention who that is. But anyway, is that about...
Yes, I think that was my highlights of the trip. But the whole trip, I just loved every day, and I'd do it again tomorrow. Yeah, so maybe now Valmay can give us her highlights of the trip.
Well, my highlight would have to be Hong Kong, of course, again, because we love the place. And going into Japan, I found, when we went to Nagasaki, we went to the Atomic Bomb Museum. I found that really moving. They didn't put any blame on anyone, sort of just saying that let's pray for peace sort of thing, wasn't it? There was no blame attached to anyone for letting the bomb off or anything like that, and I thought that was a really moving experience for me. And on a lighter side, the best outing we had was when we went to dinner one night, a Japanese dinner, and the geisha girls all came in and they danced, and then they went to each table and talked to anyone as much as anyone wanted to talk to them. And I was really surprised. I thought they probably came from the aristocratic families, and I said to this girl, "How did you become a geisha girl?" And she said, "I applied on the internet."
Oh, really?
You couldn't knock me over with a feather. Here they are living this life of hundreds of years ago, and she applied for the job on the internet. She said after several interviews, she got the job.
Wow.
So you could have knocked me over with a feather with that one. But the cherry blossoms and the people were very friendly. The Japanese.
That's what I was going to ask. I
Oh,
thought, yeah,
weren't
they
they
were
marvellous?
fantastic.
When you get to a train station, you can't work the machines, and you just ask someone, "Will you buy us a ticket, please?" They just couldn't be, more helpful. They were absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So Barry, what do you want to say?
Well, everybody's been talking about the highlights. I'd like to talk about my lowest times, when everybody left me behind in Shenzhen and I was lost. I didn't know how I'd get back to Hong Kong. I was devastated. That was my lowest spot. The next lowest spot was when I went shopping in Shanghai, and I bought 6 pair of Calvin Klein underpants for $10, and they're $12 a pair here. And I said to the girl, "Are they all XXL?" And she said yes. And when I got home, there was 2 XXLs and all the rest were small. You wouldn't get a 5-year-old into some of them. And then the other low spot was when I was with Tom and Barbara up the main street of Shanghai, and this fella came along and sold us roller skates with lights on, and they were running up and down, and they were fantastic for $14 each. And when we were getting on the boat, a lady came up and said I could get 2 pair of them for $3. That was my lowest spot.
He's
Now
never slept since.
they're too dangerous to use, so we couldn't even sell them, and couldn't even give them away at a garage sale. They were my low spots.
What about your highlight?
My highlight,
Good.
my highlight was I just love Hong Kong, and window of the world was fantastic. I would recommend, like Tom said, that to anyone. And just the shopping.
boat,
I
no
love
one's
the
mentioned the
markets.
boat.
I love the
Boat,
shopping
boat.
in the markets, and the cruise. The ship was fantastic, and I enjoyed most of the shows on board, and the
company.
food was terrific, and the company, except for one person who will remain unnamed, but we all know who he is. That's
Who
about
he
it.
is.
For me. Who he is, I said. That's about
So it's not
that's
us,
about
Mate.
that's about it for me.
Cheers. Don't forget you can do
Yeah.
something, can you?
What?
Ciao.
Oh, we'll say,
And then we'll all say
ciao!